Hey guys, just a quick reminder. I got a new microphone for my videos because usually when I record my audio through my laptop is right by my mouth and there's usually audio glitches every now and then. And right now I'm actually speaking about 2 feet away from the mic, while with my laptop the input was only a couple inches away. This video does not use the mic, and there is an audio glitch around the number 2 guy as the music just stops, but the video's here. Hope you guys enjoy. Every year, the NFL draft has its steals and its busts. Sometimes people don't pay attention to some players, yet these players end up being something great. Like some examples of a surprise from last year was Philip Lindsay of the Denver Broncos and Darius Leonard of the Indianapolis Colts. Like, did you see them coming at all? That's the definition of an NFL surprise. But this year, Andrew and I think that there will be plenty of people that will look back on this draft and say, oh boy, how do we not see these players coming? So in this video, we will be talking about our picks for the 5 players that could shock and surprise NFL fans in upcoming years.
This is a hard pick for me because I feel that Bryce Love's career can have 2 different outcomes. The first outcome is where he doesn't show his skill as he intends because of his position on the depth chart, he doesn't get much carries, and he ends up traveling to several teams in his career. The second outcome, which is what I think will happen, is that he gets a good amount of carries because of his work in practices and work outside of games, and the carries he gets shows the skill he really has. Not much people remember Bryce Love. It's not like he was a nominee for the Heisman Award in 2018 beside Lamar Jackson and winner Baker Mayfield. But the reason that I feel he dropped is because he decided to stay in college for his senior year instead of entering in his junior year, and his skill level dropped. But all in all, I feel that despite him being a 4th string running back on the Redskins depth chart, he will perform really well in the offseason to come, and he will become something bigger.
The cornerback from Kansas State fell all the way to the 6th round because of his size. However, I think his small stature is balanced out by his great playmaking ability, which fits well in the Bears' defense. His smart decision-making and instincts will only improve while he gets to play along some great defenders like Kyle Fuller and Eddie Jackson. A cornerback's job is also much easier when their defense's front 7 can generate lots of pressure on the opposing QB. Playing in the Bears' defense, Shelley won't have to cover for as long since players like Khalil Mack, Akeem Hicks, and Roquan Smith will force QB to make much faster and worse throws. Cornerbacks with small stature can still excel in the NFL, with players like Darrelle Revis dominating the league for years. Shelley will get experience playing behind Fuller, Haha, and Prince Amukamara. If someone goes down or the Bears start to struggle at corner, I could see him filling in, playing dominant football, making big plays, and continuing to improve the Bears' defense.
There's mainly 2 words for this choice: Tyreek Hill. Currently, Hardman is listed as a 2nd string wide receiver on the Kansas City Chiefs along with DeMarcus Robinson, as Tyreek Hill and Sammy Watkins are 1st string. If you don't know about Tyreek Hill, search it up because the story is really disturbing. But with this story, if Hill happens to be kicked off or cut from the Chiefs roster, this gives Hardman a bigger role in the Chiefs offense. This could mean business for both Hardman and the Chiefs. In college, Hardman showed a lot of skill, and obviously coming from Georgia, a big name school, basically the biggest football school in the nation along with Alabama, Clemson, and Oklahoma, he's going to have high expectations. With these expectations comes more snaps and more receptions. But Wombat, where does the speed go in the offense? Look no more but into the man that the Chiefs drafted, who we happen to be talking about at this moment. Hardman ran a 4.33 at the NFL Combine. Despite being significantly slower than Hill, he will still most likely be the fastest receiver on the Chiefs roster if Hill gets cut. Hardman also shows up well in clutch games. In 2018, he played against Alabama in the 2018 National Championship game. Hardman had 2 of Georgia's 2 touchdowns in this game, as he caught an 80-yard touchdown from Jake Fromm and rushed into the end zone for a 1-yard rushing touchdown. Other than Fromm, obviously, nobody else on Georgia scored a touchdown, which resulted in a 26-23 loss. Despite this, Hardman's speed and his ability to make great plays in clutch time is a great combination to a great NFL receiver, so watch out.
Chase Winovich is a monster. After watching some of his tape in some live games, I knew he would be something special. The fact that he wasn't taken until the 3rd round baffles me. However, I feel like he went into the perfect system, being the New England defense run by Bill Belichick. His technique of slipping through blocks and pushing off them to make tackles behind the line and get sacks makes him one of my top candidates for Defensive Rookie of the Year. He is currently playing under defensive ends Michael Bennett, Dietrich Wise, and John Simon, but will likely receive lots of playing time since the Patriots like to rotate around their players and take advantage of all their skill sets. Winovich also plays with so much passion. He truly believes that he can be the best player on the field and goes out there onto the field each day to prove it. Coaches continue to speak of his great work ethic and personality, which will only help him succeed in his progression to the next level. New England drafts playmakers. If they saw lots of potential in Winovich, I believe that we should trust their decision-making process simply due to their great track record in drafting and performing. Overall, I think that him playing in New England and his massive skill set will make him a star in the NFL.
Deontay Thompson becoming good in the NFL may not be a surprise to some, but I feel that not much people pay attention to him. A knee injury is what ultimately brought down his draft stock, from possibly being a first or second round safety to being drafted in the 5th round by a draft superior team, the Arizona Cardinals. With Thompson dropping, I feel that people have either completely forgot about him or they just stopped talking about him. He definitely deserved to be picked higher. I also feel that if anyone has a chance to change the Arizona secondary, it's not Byron Murphy, it is Deontay Thompson. With Budda Baker being a safety and a corner, and Patrick Peterson being suspended the first 6 games of the season, Thompson could be seeing an overload of snaps and being able to show off his real skill. Back before the knee concern, Thompson was ranked at being one of the most NFL-ready players by several analysts. Some people even rank Thompson as a top 3 safety in this draft. With all the potential this man has, I feel that he could be the best safety out of this draft once his career and the other safeties' careers in this draft are done.
If you have made it this far, I want to thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I also want to thank my special guest, Andrew, for helping me out with this video. I'm Ahmet, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.